Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to touch base on custom servers, the horses update that's going to happen this month, and the wipes for August 2023 for Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. And I'm Jade Monkey. Okay, so before we sidestep over here and talk about the really exciting stuff that's happening not only this month, but things that are happening for us to finish out the year, and maybe even some surprises, just a nice little preview. We've always been experimenting over on the PC side with some builds, but you can see here we have some of the industrial equipment here that I think personally is coming sooner than we think for Rust Console Edition. If you think about it for a second, we actually have a lot of the foundational pieces for this. Just think about it. The water system is built on the electricity system. We already have that. And we already have the water system that's also built on top of the electricity system. Now, it's not as easy as just, porting it over, copy and paste, but just know a lot of the extremely hard foundational pieces are in place to start this off. So I just have that good old-fashioned feeling that it's coming for us. So we've been experimenting with it again because it is extremely exciting to see or just to play with this stuff. You can do like full automation and stuff. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. I just thought I'd give you guys a nice little preview. Occasionally we'll be doing this, sprinkling in some stuff here and there during live streams and stuff because, it's coming. All right, on to the stuff. First and foremost, up front and center, horses, my goodness. So they're happening August 31st, 2023. Jeez. We also have the double horse saddle, and you can play it now. That's right, now on the PTB, also known as public testing branch. So it's a separate download. So if you're like, I can't find the server, that's why. So just search Microsoft or Sony Store, Rust Console Edition public testing branch. Then when you sign in there, you can get access. All the maps, I believe, have the ranch and the barn on there. So that's where you'll find these bad boys. You make the purchase there at the ranch, and then you're good to go. So we also have some default BPs as well that came with that. The horses also have different stats. You can add more storage on the horse. You can also add armor, which also slows him way down. Good old Pinto is at a crawl there at 14 kilometers per hour. But yeah, super exciting. If you haven't had a chance, get in there and try it. Not only just for the horses, but the safe zones, but they've added so many other things. We have mission givers that came in with this. We have stability. That's right. We can actually move around in the water and not worry about the sound popping. We can move on and off of horses and not worry about the sound crashing completely. And we really hammered it this past week. And I mean hammered it. We did this big public test that happened, and it was a showcase for the audio bug fix, but more importantly for custom servers. They showcased some stuff that we've already seen, but also some new stuff. So just remember, it's horses this year, but also custom servers are still happening this year until they tell us otherwise. I think they're still full bore ahead. And that's honestly, this is just my perspective, my opinion. I think because Industrial Update came at the front of this year, they're like, okay, we're going to need to get a grasp on this for the custom servers. So I think in the background, they're kind of doing the prototyping and testing. This is just me speculating, but I think that's why it took a bit longer than usual, because I think we would have had custom servers much earlier. Just without getting into it too deeply, just know that custom servers need to be able to run these things on the back end because they're server heavy. Yes, they're client heavy, but they're also server heavy. So if you're running custom servers and charging people for it, you need to make sure you have the right kind of memory and performance running in the background, and that costs money. So they need to make sure that it's consistent and that it's stable for them and for a price that's reasonable for us. So just kind of like why that's all tied in there. I bet you we'll see something in an update in the future here that will kind of point us towards like, oh yeah, that's why, 100%. Because like that's why we haven't gotten custom servers, because electricity needed to come out first. And it's no coincidence that a good old friend, the water system, came right after that, because they need to make sure they all run. Because it's essentially electricity version 1, 2, and 3. So if you'd like to know more about custom servers, and we're very excited for it, and yes, we'll be running our own servers, I already have a video on that, and it should, I'll go ahead and pop that up on the right-hand corner of the screen now, if you want to go check that out, because I don't want to focus on that too much here, but I thought it was worth mentioning, because I know we're getting excited for it, you guys are getting excited for it, and it's getting ever so close. And let's be honest, it's been a long time coming, and we just want it, right? Solos, duo servers, it's going to be great. So horses, custom servers, it's real. Okay, so let's go on to the wipes that are happening for main branch. Oh, we're at Odin's crib here. You can always tell there's either feet or swim shorts. Whatever you're into. Okay, so monthly main branch is Thursday, August 10th, 2023. That's what's called a no wipe. It means you keep the blueprints and you keep the map. So far, we do have a soft wipe scheduled for the end of the month, August 31st, which is the same time the horses come out. Now, that could change, so always just kind of, so monthly main branch, just assume it's going to be a soft wipe until they tell us otherwise. I think it's still going to be a soft wipe. I'm relatively sure there's nothing super huge that's coming. I mean, there is, but you know what I mean. I don't think it's going to cause a wipe. So if you're playing on monthlies, you're safe for now. Also, we're going to get a new set of skin sets. Set of skin sets? There's too many sets. That's going to happen also for us August 10th. So if you like anything in the store now that are sets, be sure to grab them before the 10th, as they are going to rotate. The special items will last for another week after that. Also, please note, if you're playing on the these are so funny. If you're playing on the testing branch, those can wipe at any time they see fit. We are due for at least one more patch, I believe, on the PTB. That's testing or staging branch. And again, it can happen at any time. They do try to keep it on a Thursday, and otherwise, if they don't announce anything, those will typically wipe on the title of the server. So if it says weekly, it's going to do the weeklies, just like main branch. If it's going to do monthly, if it's named monthly, it's going to wipe on the or weekly. Jeez, what am I saying? Okay, now that that's thoroughly confusing, let's go on to weeklies. I can't remember where I put all these. I think, did I put it right here? Yeah, okay. Weekly main branch, August 10th, 2023. We have a soft wipe. And again, it's a good time to creep in and actually shop the servers not between now and Thursday, because you can stack up BPs, and it's a soft wipe, so you keep the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And what that means is that's going to be soft wipe is you keep the blueprints and the map wipes, again, keeping that knowledge, and that those servers come back online at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11:30 a.m. PST, and 7:30 p.m. BST. Now, they go down 30 minutes before that, so the servers will start the wipe at 2 p.m. and then 11:30 a.m. and then 7 o'clock p.m. BST, if that makes sense. So 30 minutes before. It just takes them 30 minutes to do the wipe and whatnot. So very exciting. A lot of really fun stuff happening. Again, if you haven't had a chance to go out there and try main branch, I mean, do it. The mission givers, the stability of the horses, there's so much exciting stuff happening there. It feels great. It's a good time to be playing Rust Console Edition. I'm very excited for the future of this game. And again, if you're playing even main branch or PTB, you're going to need a place to get started. If you're a solo or a duo or even a trio, we have the horse barn bunker base that is going to be essential when horses hit. So if you're playing PTB, check it out. And even main branch, this is still a viable bunker base to get you started during the wipe. Very cheap upkeep, very cheap to build. You can get this thing going in 20 minutes. So it should already be up on the end screen. And hopefully we'll see you in the next live stream /video. Love you. Bye.